What's good, GCode Nation? Today is the second Sunday Sup Day, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about R.A.R.E. R.A.R.E. is a product of incredible importance to us, incredible significance to us. It was our second ever product, and it was created for a very specific reason, right? We call it our Relentless Amino Recovery Elixir. And what that actually means, it's actually an acronym, right? R.A.R.E, R-A-R-E. And I'll really break down each one of those words and it'll give some insight into why we created the product the way we did, what the inspiration behind the product was, what it can do for you, why what's in it is in it, and what you can expect from it when you train. So the first word you see on the bottle, it says Relentless Aminos, right? We use that word relentless. I know it sounds like sort of a marketing word, right? It sounds like an emotional branding kind of word, but while it is that, it also has tremendous significance, right? The idea was that we wanted to create a product for people who were relentless about how they approach their training, about how they approach their life, right? The most ambitious among us. So you have, hard workouts every day, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week, right? Plus you're working, plus you have a side hustle, right? Plus you have your career goals, your career aspirations, you have responsibilities, you have a family, right? It's a lot. And as I say, you end up burning the candle at both ends, right? And the more intense your training gets, the more and more it beats you down. So we created R.A.R.E. to help you to be resilient, right? So you could chase your dreams relentlessly and bounce back every time, right? It is an amino product, but when people are like, oh, that's your BCAAs, or oh, that's your aminos, I stop them and I'm like, it's so much more than just an amino product. It is a recovery elixir. But the core of this product is aminos, right? That's the category it fits in. And ours, come bearing incredible firepower in that regard. It has 4 to 1 to 1 BCAAs, right? So the branched chain amino acids, which are like the most significant muscle recovery essential amino acids, we have 4 grams in every scoop of R.A.R.E. It's a 4 to 1 to 1 ratio, meaning that it's loaded with L-leucine, which of the 3 BCAAs, right, there's 4 times as much L-leucine as there is valine and isoleucine. And the reason is because leucine is like the anabolic trigger amino acid. So it's the most important amino acid when it comes to recovery. So we have 4 grams of those, but then on top of that, we also have the rest of the essential amino acids. So in every scoop of R.A.R.E.s, you get 5 grams of EAAs from the BCAAs loaded with leucine and the other EAAs. On top of that, you get glutamine, betaine, and agmatine. So every scoop of R.A.R.E.s has 7.5 grams of muscle recovery nutrients, right? Hence the recovery. But when it becomes an elixir, and I know that's like an old school word, but to me that's really what this is. It's because the purpose of the product is not just muscle recovery, right? It's about helping you train harder and longer. It's about helping you bounce back. It's about helping you stay hydrated, and it's about supporting your immune system. So we had to fortify those muscle recovery nutrients and endurance ingredients with nutrients that help keep you better hydrated and that bolster your immunity. So there is 1 gram of coconut water powder and Himalayan sea salt in every scoop. And those are incredible sources of natural electrolytes. So instead of a Gatorade or a Powerade that tend to be loaded with dyes and simple sugars, you're getting all of that sports drink power in every scoop of R.A.R.E.s on top of all those aminos, right? And then on top of that, and this is incredibly important in the times of COVID, right? Whereas we're all sort of doing whatever we can to stay healthy every day. Each scoop of R.A.R.E.s is loaded with vitamin C and vitamin D, which are like the flashpoint, most important immunosupport vitamins in the world right now, right? Incredibly powerful antioxidants that everyone is advised to utilize more and more of every day, just to sort of make you stand up systemically to the virus that's out there and just illness in general, right? Whatever you got to do to stay healthy. We wanted that to be a component of the R.A.R.E.s formula. So you're only as good as you're able to recover. You're only as good as you're able to bounce back. So we loaded each scoop of R.A.R.E.s not only with the aminos, not only with the electrolytes, but also with those immunosupport vitamins. And the real idea, right, behind R.A.R.E.s was, and it's one of those things that I spoke about with Feast. The thing about R.A.R.E.s that makes it great is that it's another versatile product, right? So you could obviously throw it in your pre-workout mixture, right? take it with your vice, take it before you train, right? It's the sort of thing that you could take post-workout, right? Spike with some simple carbohydrates and drink that after you train, and then get all those easily assimilated aminos into your system quickly, right? But really, why we formulated it the way we did was for you to utilize it while you train intra-workout, or to just simply throw it in your water jug and sip on it over the course of the day. And in that scenario, you get what I call an IV drip, right? Of those recovery nutrients in your system throughout the day, around the clock. And the dope thing about that is that I know in my house personally, like R.A.R.E has become a substitute for a diet soda or a Crystal Light or that kind of beverage, right? It's the kind of thing that we utilize on a daily basis, and it makes those flavored diet beverages, it renders them obsolete in your life, because you're getting all that flavor that you enjoy, but at the same time, you're getting all these recovery nutrients, these hydration nutrients, endurance nutrients, and immune support micronutrients. So it's really an incredible product in that way. It's the kind of product you're going to look forward to drinking. And that'll be the last thing I talk about, right, is the amazing flavors of R.A.R.E. We have 4 of them. I have 3 of them here with me, and then in my hand I'm also holding Invincible Iced Tea. Invincible Iced Tea is my favorite. It was inspired by Wawa Iced Tea, which is a convenience store we have here in the Jersey, Philly area. Something that we grew up drinking. That was the flavor that inspired Invincible Iced Tea. The thought that your amino product that you utilize all day long actually tastes like a drink that you really love and enjoy. So that's Invincible Iced Tea, but we also have Code Orange, which is a orange cream and orange vanilla, our original flavor of R.A.R.E, which is amazing. We have Limitless Lemonade, which is a very unique pink lemonade flavor. And then we have our most recent R.A.R.E drop, which is Tropical Triumph, which is a pineapple peach, very summery, exotic flavor. So there's really a flavor for every palate. And that's the idea, right? We want this product to truly appeal to and benefit athletes of every background, no matter what your taste is, no matter what your discipline is, no matter what your style of training is. The idea is that a product like R.A.R.E can really help you recover and bounce back from the most hectic, ambitious schedules, from the hardest days, from the hardest training. That's why we made R.A.R.E the way we did. Every product in the GCode line, it has a story, it has true emotion behind it. There was true inspiration at the heart of it, and this is another example of that. So I hope if you haven't had a chance yet to try R.A.R.E, you take advantage of the opportunity to add this to your supplement regimen. You really won't want to train without it, you won't want to go a day without it. All right, so we'll be back for another Sunday Sup Day next Sunday, where we will be talking about Vice, the original GCode product. And until then, I hope you guys take care of yourselves, train hard, and I'll see you soon. Peace.